meals. Do you have any
Cheat
preference?
meals.
Yeah.
I love cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers are my favorite go-to meal. I love tater tots. Whether they're sweet potato or just regular potato, I'll take that all day, every day. And I would say I always love ice cream and some sort of chocolate, whether it's a brownie, a cookie, something along those lines. I mean, is that big enough of a cheat meal? I feel like that's like 3 cheat meals all in one.
I love that. I really love that because almost all the superstars is just like, oh no, maybe pizza or something. But the Miz is an awesome.
I go for it.
I love it. A ver, gente, pues estamos hablando ahorita acerca de las comidas que a todos nos encantan y resulta que Luis dijo, mira, a ver, a mí me encantan las hamburguesas con queso y no solo eso, o sea, él se va con todo, hasta lo dulce, él me dio hasta el postre, me dio todo lo que le gusta, así que sí, gente, le encantan, las cheat meals son para él como anillo al dedo, así que lo amo todavía mucho más. Y las cheeseburgers aparte, o sea, con queso. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien. So, Miss, we can say that you're a specialist in Money in the Bank because you won the Raw Ladder match in 2011, and
Yep.
last year you defeated Otis and won his contract. That it was amazing. I really love it. And then cashed in to become the WWE champion. So, how do you see this year's Money in the Bank ladder match?
The way I see it, it goes like this. John Morrison, Johnny Drip Drip, goes in there, takes on the best that WWE has to offer, and he will be triumphant. He will win the Money in the Bank contract, and then we will figure out the right opportune time to cash in on the WWE or Universal Champion. We're not sure which one, but he will be a WWE or Universal Champion very, very soon through the cash in of the Money in the Bank. That's where I see it.
Ok, perfecto. Pues así, cortito y al pie. Yo le dije, a ver, pues la verdad es que tú eres especialista en la materia, así que, ¿cómo ves lo que va a pasar ahora con Money in the Bank? Y él me dijo, mira, simple y sencillo. John Morrison, John Drip va a ganar. Va a ser, todavía no sabemos qué campeonato queremos, si el WWE o el Universal, pero de que él va a ganar y se va a colocar en la punta, eso seguramente que va a pasar. Así que ya lo vemos, entonces. So, since WrestleMania Backlash, you are limited to a wheelchair, but still, you never miss a Monday Night Raw and kept entertaining the old WWE universe. So, where's come the strength to be awesome every Monday?
What's amazing is I'm still being booed every Monday, yet I am the guy that gets injured and literally is there the next Monday on TV, still entertaining, still doing what I love to do, which is entertain an audience. So whether they cheer me or boo me, which they should be cheering me by now, I just enjoy my job. I enjoy what you do. And when you love to do something, you want to do it whether you're injured or not.
Yes, that's true. A ver, gente, pues dijo algo muy sencillo. Me encanta porque es contundente. La cuestión aquí yo le dije, oye, pues a ver, o sea, estás en una silla de ruedas, yo pensé que te iba a limitar un montón. ¿Y qué crees? Que no es cierto. Cada lunes estás ahí y todos nos encanta porque todo lo haces awesome. Y me dijo, pues sí, eso es lo que pasa cuando haces lo que te gusta. No importa si estás lastimado o no. Tú estás ahí dándolo todo porque, ¿qué crees? Que amas tu trabajo. Así que ya lo saben, eso es para todos en general, ¿ok? So, when do you think that you will be coming back to the square circle?
I don't know. So right now I am in physical therapy, working to get to 100% on my knee. I don't want to be in a match where I'm thinking about my knee, thinking about the injury. If I tweak it, if I go this way, I don't want to do that because then I'll be thinking about that rather than what I'm doing. And I don't want to injure any other body part on myself, as well as, you know, potentially injure another superstar. So I'm going to wait, make sure I'm 100%. And when I feel that is right, and when the doctors feel that's right, that's when I'll be back. Is there a timeline? No, I don't know. I really don't.
We miss you so much there.
You don't miss me. I mean, I'm there every Monday. You see me. And I feel like this wheelchair has taken on a whole new realm of its own, because we've been doing things with the wheelchair that I don't think has ever been done in WWE before. And it's been entertaining to see John Morrison and Ricochet, just some of the matches they have, the creativity that they have. You know, as much as we've been going up against Ricochet, and as much as I've been saying, talking a lot of smack about him, there's no denying his ability and his capability. You know, he is one of those people that is a risk taker. There's no one more creative besides myself and John Morrison. But I'll tell you what, I mean, he is just a very valuable asset to WWE. And I think he's being able to showcase exactly what he can do. And there's no telling what he'll do at Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Good luck translating that.
Yes, I know. A ver, gente, ¿cómo les digo? ¿Cómo les explico todo lo que me acaba de decir? Básicamente todo comenzó porque le dije, a ver, ¿cuándo vas a regresar al ring? ¿No? Y me dijo, mira, no sé realmente cuándo vaya a regresar, porque ahorita lo que más estoy enfocado es en recuperarme completamente, porque no me gustaría que por entrar rápido y no sé qué, pues tuviera ahora otro tipo de lesión. Y yo le dije, ay, se me ocurrió decirle, ¿verdad? Ay, pero es que me extrañamos mucho. Me dijo, ¿cómo que me extrañan? Yo estoy ahí. Y aparte de todo, estoy ahí haciendo algo completamente diferente que no se había visto en WWE. Así que no me vengas a mí a decir que me extrañas, porque lo que estamos haciendo y lo que yo estoy haciendo con Johnny Drip Drip es algo que no se ha visto nunca antes. Porque claro que sí, Johnny Drip Drip está ahí, pero yo también estoy haciendo un gran trabajo. Y tenemos también a Ricochet. O sea, nuestro trabajo en equipo se está viendo... Ay, lo tenemos ahí presente, así que no me vengas a decir eso, señorita. Y yo, mira, sipe, chao. Okay, I think I did my best.
I love watching you translate me, because I can tell when you're cutting a promo as me, in like, you're like, and I have no idea what you're saying, but I know you're imitating me right there, and it's very good. It's very entertaining.
¡Yay! Tengo la aprobación de Miss. Perfecto. So, this year has been amazing for you and Johnny Drip, as you said. That match with Bad Bunny, oh my God, it was pure gold. And I think it was my favorite of this year and last year and last year.
Oh, really? Wow, thank you.
Really,
you love Bad Bunny, huh?
Yeah, well, you know that I love Bad Bunny as well. That's why. Yeah. And you love him as well, right?
So when we first started doing what we were going to do, like when Bad Bunny first came in at Royal Rumble, I didn't know much about him. I really didn't. And looking him up, like, and seeing how big of a star he truly is, not just in, like, you know, Mexico or Latin America, like literally everywhere, all over the world. The guy is a mega huge star. While he was training for WrestleMania, he would go back and forth to do the Grammys, SNL, like all these different things that he was doing. But not only that, he put in the work. He worked very, very hard, harder than I've ever seen any celebrity, hell, some superstars for that matter, work to become, you know, a WWE superstar. And he wanted to pay respect. That was the number one thing. He respects what we do as WWE superstars, and he wanted to pay tribute to that. But not only that, but learn the art of professional wrestling. And I thought he did a fantastic job. That match was absolutely incredible. I think people have said it's the best celebrity match they have ever seen. And honestly, I want to take full credit, but I can't. You're only as good as your dance partner. And myself, Johnny Drip Drip, Damian Priest, as well as Bad Bunny, put on a hell of a match. And it just goes to show, you know, with a person like Bad Bunny, if you put in the work, you can have some success.
Yes, I think so too. That's why we love him, because all the creativity and his mind is about his mind and confidence and everything. So that's something amazing about
100%. It's all about what's up in here and how much work you're going to put in forth it. There's so many times that people make excuses. You know,
Yeah.
oh, it's too hard. It hurts. I'm tired. I don't want to do this. I just traveled from the Grammys. He didn't have any excuse. He was always there, ready to go. How do I learn this? What can I do better? How can I be better? How can I be the best? And that's kind of the mentality you need to be in WWE.
And in life, I think the key of success is that thing. Confidence and mind work. Even though that he is not the most handsome guy, but he has everything.
You don't find him handsome?
Well, not the most handsome, you know? I mean, he's handsome, of course.
I mean,
but,
no Miz, but I mean, you know.
Yes, I mean, compared to Miz, come on, Miz. A ver, gente, pues ahorita estábamos hablando, todo empezó porque estuvimos platicando acerca del increíble match que fue WrestleMania con Bad Bunny. Y entonces empezó esto, como decir, es que la personalidad de Bad Bunny ha llegado tan lejos porque no solamente tiene una mente increíble y es súper trabajador, es porque, y él me lo dijo, o sea, yo no lo conocía, yo sabía que ahora en México y en Latinoamérica sí, pero no solo ahí, es en todo el mundo. Y es que es en todo el mundo porque es una persona que trabaja súper duro, que no le importa que tener que ir a los premios y regresar. No. Él está 100% enfocado y no importa cuánto duele y no importa nada. Entonces, ese es el secreto para el éxito en todo campo. Okay. So, now, let's talk about your life. So, we all know that you're a family man. So, what does your family mean to you?
Everything. Love, happiness. I cherish every second that I get to spend with my two daughters, Monroe and Madison. They're so fun. And just to be around them, like sometimes Monroe will come and go, Dada, dance. Let's go dance. And then I got to go in there and play whatever music she wants to dance to. Like sometimes it's Frozen. Sometimes it's like a song called Friendships. There's a whole bunch of like things that she like sometimes it's Five Little Monkeys, but we will sit there and dance all night long, and it's a blast. There's nothing better. And like today I was driving with Madison, and sometimes she'll just stare in the mirror at me, and she'll just look, and like I'll see her in my rear view mirror, and I'll be like, you know, and it's so cute to see her laugh and smile. And it just brings me such joy, and to see my wife with them and how much love they have for them and her love for them. It's just, it's incredible. It's a whole new love that you don't experience until you have kids.
Oh my God. Sweet
Very
words.
Sweet. On another scale, being a parent is the toughest thing I've ever had to do. It's mayhem here every day, all day. And no one listens to me. Even though I'm a WWE superstar, won every title there is to win, my kids do not listen to me. And it's always interesting to see like how much they can get away with.
Yeah. I heard about that with Daniel Bryan as well, because he said that, like, okay, yeah, everybody, I mean, out of the ring, they think like, okay, sometimes maybe they think everything is under my control, but it's not like that when you're with your family, because it's the kids. It's another thing.
They don't care how many titles I've won. They only care if I can give them a cookie, if I can play with them, or if they can have something else, like a toy.
Exactly. And that's why it's amazing. The kids, I love kids because of that. They don't care. They just care toys and fun. And that's the key as well. Perfecto. Exactly. Pues ahorita estábamos hablando y le dije, oye, es que eres un hombre de familia. Y no, o sea, no solo es un hombre de familia, es un hombre de familia súper dulce. O sea, me estaba diciendo, significan todo para mi vida. O sea, mis hijas son increíbles, yo me la paso padrísimo. Después hay momentos en los que quiero bailar y nos ponemos a bailar. Y cualquier cosa, porque las niñas de repente sacan alguna cosa como de, vamos ahora a hacer este jueguito, y se ponen, y él aparte de todo, no es de que, y eso es increíble, no es de que, no, yo soy un adulto, no, 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 no. Él se pone a la altura de las niñas y dice, vamos a pasarlo increíble porque la familia es eso. Y él se olvida de que a las niñas no les importa que es de Miss. No, no, no. A las niñas les gusta comer galletitas y pasarla bien como cualquier niño. Entonces, no importa cuántos títulos tengan ganados de Miss. Porque cuando llega a casa, él se quita todo y no le importa nada de nada porque es familia. Y es pasársela bien con los niños. Ya lo saben, gente. A pasarla bien y a portarse como unos niños ahora que tienen oportunidad. Porque los niños son magia. Muy bien. So we all remember you're from the real world in TV. And
did you have it down there?
Yes, yeah, and I really
Really?
love it. We found some amazing things, like sweet candies about that. So the spin-offs of the show, how was for you? And MTV Big Eye now is an amazing and awesome WWE superstar. How was the transition?
It was incredible. Like, it was a tough transition to go back then in 1999, 2000-esque. Those are the years that I was kind of doing the Real World. I think it was actually 2000, 2001. But back then, there was only the Real World. There was no other reality shows out there. There was no social media. There was no Instagram, YouTube, MySpace. Any of that stuff was all gone. So people actually watched TV. So, you know, back then we were kind of the people that, you know, you looked at with no respect in Hollywood. Like, nobody really respected what we did. We were just living our lives on television. There's no talent to that. So so I said, you know, what do I want to do after this? What do I want to do on the Real World that will get me to somewhere else? So I created the character called The Miz, moved to Los Angeles, went to a wrestling school called Ultimate Pro Wrestling, and started training there. Went to improv classes, acting classes. I was doing speeches in front of audiences to get known around. And then I created T-shirts because I knew WWE superstars had T-shirts of their own. I wore T-shirts on the challenges, which are spin-off shows of the Real World, to make sure WWE saw that. They didn't care. Like, 3 years after doing that and trying to learn the art of professional wrestling, doing all these schools, everything, they still didn't call. So I tried out for Tough Enough and made it on the show. Didn't win, but impressed the execs so much that they gave me a WWE contract to be in developmental.
Okay. Wow.
Did you get all that?
See, well, yes. Sorry. You see, yes, I understand everything. But you worked so hard. I mean, now I know that from your story that you worked so hard to be here, to be a WWE superstar.
Yeah, you get to, if you watch WWE 24, they did a documentary on me, The Miz, it's on WWE Network. And they did an incredible job of just showcasing exactly what it took for me, someone like me, to make it in WWE. Everyone just thought I was on the Real World. I'm on TV. They probably just gave me a contract. It wasn't the case. I had to work for it. And I'm still working for it to this day. Like, even now, I'm not comfortable where I'm at. Like, I want to be better. I want to be the best. I want to be number one. Do my talents allow me to do that? I hope so. And sometimes you find talents that you don't even realize you had. And with the knowledge that I have now, I am able to display more and more talents out there. So hopefully I'll start whenever I can get out of this wheelchair and get this knee back to 100%. I'll be able to showcase exactly what I can do, even more so than I have.
Incredible! It's very I don't know. It's those kind of stories that inspires a lot, because sometimes I think it's really easy, but no, you can.
Life's not easy. Life throws so many obstacles and curveballs and so many things at you that sometimes when you have a goal and you have your mindset, this is what I want, things take you away from that. And you always have to remain focused and locked in, or else you're going to be taken away. And guess what? You're going to be taken away forever. And then sometimes you're always going to wonder, what if I tried my hardest and did my best and took away everything and I did it? So it's kind of like, that's my mindset. Even now, like with with kids, like you're like, wow, like there's so much more to life than just WWE and everything. It's your family is number one. And I never realized that until, you know, I have two beautiful kids and a beautiful wife who I absolutely love and adore. And now I look at it and I go, wow, like there's just so much more.
Ay, qué bonito, gente. De verdad, es que a veces siento que me quedo corta, o sea, y me quedo corta, porque todas las cosas que me dicen es hermoso, o sea, me gustaría traducírselos que dijera cada palabra, pero no soy una máquina, entonces se los traduciré de la mejor forma. Bueno, pues estamos hablando acerca de Real World, porque él estuvo en Real World por ahí del 2000, ¿no? Y yo dije, no manches, ¿cómo? O sea, ¿en qué momento de Real World ahora a una de las superestrellas más increíbles de WWE? Y me dijo, puro trabajo duro. O sea, realmente yo cuando salí, yo me metí a clases de actuación, yo me metí perfecto como a dar discursos, inclusive yo tenía siempre como enfocado esto en la mente de que estrella de WWE. Sin embargo, no pasaba nada. A pesar de mis mayores esfuerzos, no pasaba nada. Y él intentó hasta que, boom, esta cuestión explotó y lo tenemos aquí. Y él me dice, es que la vida no es fácil. O sea, realmente, cuando tú quieres conseguir algo de tus sueños, tienes que tenerlo perfectamente bien en la mente. Y a pesar de que vengan cosas, situaciones, porque la vida así es, vienen y van, tú tienes que tener muy focalizado y decir, no, yo quiero esto. Sin embargo, ahora que tiene su familia, se dio cuenta de que hay algo más allá de WWE, que es la familia. Entonces, ahora con estas cuestiones, pues ya para él es algo mucho, mucho mejor. Entonces, so this is the last question, Miss.
Okay.
In 2018, Miss and Mrs. started with huge success, and the show now is on the second with great numbers. How did the idea came to you, and how does it feel being on a reality show with all your family now?
It's funny, WWE actually came up to me about a year before we actually even did Ms. and Mrs. and said, do you want to do a reality show? And I said no. I still had that. I love everything that reality television has done for me. I love the Real World, MTV, Buna Murray, everyone, all the crew, the cast. I've always loved it. But the persona of what a reality star is, I never liked, because you don't have any respect. It's almost like I was at an all-star game, the Major League Baseball all-star game, right? And they announced CeCe Sabathia. Huge eruption, as he should. The guy is a future Hall of Famer in the baseball world. They announce a TikTok star, and he just gets booed out of the building. Now, I understand, like, influencers don't get any respect, and TikTok people don't get any respect. If you have a ton of followers on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, you get no respect. But the thing is, it takes a lot of work to get those followers, to get people behind you in certain aspects. So I feel like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube is now that kind of reality of what when I first started in reality. And so, you know, growing up into that, you look at it and you go, okay, wow, I need to get as big as I possibly can and do what I need to do. What was the question again? Because I just got lost in there.
Yes. So, how does it feel for being in a reality show with your family?
Got it. Reality show. Now I'm going to spin it back to there. So 3 years ago, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, they asked me to do a reality show. I said no because of that, because of what, like, I feel like TikTok and Instagram and all that they go through now. I went through when I was in 2001, 2002. But then I started looking at life and I go, wow, you know what? Everything's a reality show. I know exactly what the biggest movie star in the world is doing right now because I can go to Instagram or TikTok or Twitter and see exactly what they're doing because they're on there, you know, showcasing exactly what they're doing. So everything's a reality show. So I was like, you know what? If I can control everything, if I can control the narrative and showcase my family in a fun way and make it real and make people, you know, kind of be entertained and enjoy and put smiles on people's faces. And it gives my family, like, honestly, we started filming and we loved it. our whole family loved it. Like everyone, it brought us closer together. Like my dad doesn't come. My dad comes here only when we're filming. That's it. That's the only time he wants to come. So I get to see my dad because we film. So I'm very thankful for the success of Ms. and Mrs. and everything that it's given me and everything that reality's given me. And I've been enjoying it ever since.
Oh, okay. And I completely understand you because I made as well a reality show and I'm here as well. But yeah, that's why I understand you a lot.
When you did the reality show, did people give you any respect? Were they all just like, you're just a reality star?
Yeah, it's about that, as you said. Yeah, and it's very sad about that because they don't respect you, even though that you're not the 100% that person, you know? You have another...
But they think they know you. Everyone thinks they know you when you're on a reality show, but they don't really. They know one side of you, one piece of you. And there's so much to a person. And even in WWE to this day, I still get a lot of flack for being on a reality show. I love being on a reality show. I enjoy showcasing my life. And I remember when I first got casted on The Real World, I told them, I will give you everything. I will give you my entire life. This is me. This is who I am, because I'm proud of who I am. And I'm proud of a person that I am able to be kind of a sponge and learn from different people and different cultures and enjoy myself. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Ok, bueno gente, pues ahorita nos aventamos una platicadota, qué jugoso. Yo sabía que con el Miss platicando iba a ser uno de los mejores brunches. A ver, pues se supone que yo le estaba preguntando ahorita que cómo fue la onda de estar ahorita con su familia en un reality show. Y me dijo, bueno, al principio la verdad yo no quería, porque hacer reality shows es una cosa compleja. O sea, la gente piensa que ya te conoce porque saliste en un reality show y no es así. Hay muchísimo más de ti que la gente no tiene ni idea. Y me dijo, pero al final, o sea, esto se nos estoy súper resumiendo, pero al final del día, por ejemplo, ahora tenemos Instagram, tenemos TikTok, tenemos un montón de plataformas donde también decimos que conocemos a la gente, pero no las conocemos. Entonces, él un día dijo, a ver, espérate, WWE llegó con The Miz, con la idea, y dijo, a ver, aguanta, si yo amo a mi familia, y yo puedo demostrar que mi familia y yo somos una cosa increíble, y lo puedo demostrar de una forma muy dulce, ¿por qué no? Porque aparte de todo, mi historia de vida como reality show persona, pues es lo que soy. Y yo me siento orgulloso porque me he llevado hasta donde estoy. Entonces, claro que lo voy a hacer y es la única forma también en la que ahora ha visto a su papá. Entonces, ya ven, los reality shows traen cosas geniales. Okay, so we have just 2 questions from fans. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. A ver. Let me see. Well, this one. Sorry, this one. I don't know what is happening with this one. So, will we ever get Miz versus Adam Cole?
I think Adam Cole is a tremendous talent. He's been doing amazing things down in NXT. You know, with the new era and everything that he does, he's a very creative, captivating superstar. If he ever wants to come to Monday Night Raw, I have no problem beating him on Monday Night Raw. But yeah, he's an immense talent, and I would love to face Adam Cole, absolutely.
Ok, bueno, pues dice que Adam Cole es una de las superestrellas más, o sea, que tiene muchísimo talento y para él, por supuesto, que sería un honor estar en un match con él. So, what is the hardest or the toughest thing to being a WWE superstar?
I think it's traveling everywhere. I mean, honestly, I love to travel. I enjoy seeing different. I mean, we're worldwide. We go everywhere. And, you know, traveling when you have a family is very difficult. But luckily, we have FaceTime and Zoom now, where we could literally see our family and talk to them, even though you can't feel them. And honestly, I like to hold my babies. So that's probably the toughest part about being a WWE superstar. But, you know,